Hey guys, SamBricks, and guys, some exciting news right here. We got some more Godzilla X Kong merchandise, some exciting stuff right here. This shows off a lot of the kaijus we're going to see in the film, but it looks like to be another new kaiju. But this one's very interesting. I highly doubt it's a spoiler. It's a toy right here shown. I guess just in case you don't want to see it, I guess don't watch the rest of the video, because we will be talking about it in a little bit right now. But very interesting with this kaiju thing. I have no idea what the heck it is. It does say the name right there, so very interesting. I'm just really thrown off. How is that going to be in the film and like that? I guess we'll wait and see. But still very exciting. If you guys don't know these, they have made these for quite a bit of time right here for these keychains right here. They're kind of like an eraser feel. They're also like very expensive in my opinion, for like $7 to $8. And to be honest, I think there's other mystery bags are way better compared to this one. But still very exciting that we got some more Godzilla X Kong merchandise. These will probably pop up very soon in stores. Usually I always find these at my Second and Charles GameStops, and usually sometimes the mall, like around Box Lunch or Hot Topic, usually these pop up at. And they will most likely also pop up online, and most likely in the coming up weeks. But still very excited. Let's talk about each of these figures one by one. The first one right here is going to be Godzilla Evolve, and I would say this one right here does look very cool. I actually love the detail for this one, and I love that is the Evolve look. Looks great. The second one right here is going to be Kong. Looks pretty decent right there. The new scarring looks pretty good right there. The third one right here is going to be Shimo, and I'm not gonna lie, I'm very excited for this kaiju, but for some reason for this figure, or technically just this 3D render of the figure, I'm not a fan of it. To me it looks kind of weird. It doesn't feel like a Godzilla thing or something. It just looks so off in my opinion. I think the plush that I did talk about a couple days ago was a little bit more better. It's just for me. For this one, it just looks really bad. I'm not the biggest fan of that one right there for Shimo. Right here for the fourth one is going to be Skar King. This one looks pretty decent. You can see right there around the chest area is going to have the whiplash right there. Pretty good detail. The painting looks pretty nice from this render. Not too bad. The fifth one right here is going to be Suko. This one looks pretty interesting. He looks really happy for some reason. I don't know, just the image looks really funny, and I can't tell if it's just the image, but it looks like he might have a scar around his eye. I can't really tell. I might just be looking at it wrong, but it looks like he might have a scar right there in his eye. But minus that, looks pretty good. Nothing too bad with that one. The sixth one, pretty exciting. We got another Doug right here, and it looks like he was eating something. Looks pretty funny. I'm actually really happy we're getting more merchandise of Doug. Very curious again to see the screen time for this character, or kind of technically kaiju in the film again. We did see last time in Godzilla vs. Kong. Still pretty exciting, where it looks like Doug is going to be returning and more merchandise coming out. And now for the seventh one, this is the new kaiju. Very interesting. I'm not the biggest fan of this one. It's going to be Parrot Frog. Very interesting. I think just give me like a one side off like thing. It's gonna appear same thing as Doug for like Godzilla versus Kong. I think it's gonna be the same thing as that. Very interesting. It looks very ugly. I'm very curious to see how big these are going to be in the film, or if it's actually going to be like one of the fights like Godzilla or Kong really just does in the beginning of the film. I guess we'll wait and see. It looks very interesting and very ugly in the same time. That's right there. Parrot Frog. Very interesting. Now number 8. It looks like just to be regular Godzilla. It kind of threw me off for a second. Seeing this one and compared to the Godzilla Evolve, because the Godzilla Evolve looks way more detailed. Looks kind of weird compared to next to each other. But the thing is, I think I did check images of the Godzilla vs. Kong version, and it's technically the same thing. So that's why I was just kind of confused, like why this one looks completely different. I know it's not the Evolve look, but for some reason it looks like it's missing so much detail. But no, compared to the last one from Godzilla vs. Kong, it's the same thing. I highly doubt there's gonna be like another Godzilla in the film or anything like that. I was even thinking maybe like baby Godzilla or something like that, but I think the name would have said it. But still very interesting right there. We're getting a regular Godzilla. And then this one, the number 9th. This one is kind of interesting. It got me very excited and also got me scared for the film. And it says right here, Jumping Godzilla. Very interesting. You can see right there. It kind of looks like the jumping, or technically the dancing in one of the films. Very interesting. I highly doubt it. I think it just might be him jumping, but it just sounds so weird. They actually called the figure jumping, and there's actually going to be a scene of him jumping. A lot of people are saying it's most likely when he was climbing out of the, most likely in the trailer, he was popping up out of the cave, whatever he popped up out of, and it most likely is from that scene. It could be, but it's just very interesting. They decided to call it Jumping Godzilla, and it looks like the exact same dance pose in the movie a couple years ago from the classic film. So very interesting right there. Kind of got me excited, but then also got me kind of scared that Godzilla might dance in the movie or something like that, or just might do something a little bit, I guess, maybe different. I guess we'll wait and see, but very interesting right there. And now number 10 is going to be the Chase version. This one's going to be Kong with Beast Glove. Pretty decent right there. Same one as the last one is number 2, but this one just has the Beast Glove. And number 11 is probably the worst one. Is going to be Small Godzilla. It's just a keychain right there. Adding the logo right there for Godzilla X Kong New Empire. I've seen a couple of these they did. I think they did one for Mecha Godzilla a couple years ago for Godzilla vs. Kong. And I thought that was really lame, and it looks like they're doing the same thing with just an extra little Godzilla right there. So, to be honest with these are very interesting. I might just pick up one or two just to do a video. I guess we'll wait and see for that. It's just usually these are very overpriced, and to be honest, I think just like other mystery bags or blind bags are way better compared to these. But still pretty exciting. We got some more kaijus. But yeah, that's everything right there, guys. But tell me down below your thoughts. Guys, gonna pick up any of these? Tell me down below if you guys are gonna pick up any of these. Which ones do you want? For me, I think I definitely gotta be the Jumping Godzilla. It's just kind of how much it threw me off. I think Doug were pretty cool. I guess maybe a Kong and a Skar King would be pretty sick. But I guess we'll wait and see when I do. I'll pick some of these up and give you guys a video for that. But pretty exciting, guys. Hope you guys enjoyed. See you next time. Bye.